The absolute last thing that you need to be worried about, like, let's be real, is money. Let's talk about it. What's going on? It's Andre, your favorite fashion producer, and we are back here with another video. Today I want to talk about the power of words, of which you speak. Most people are not aware that the reason why life is not going the way that you want it to is because you speak a certain reality upon yourself that you say that you don't want, but the fact that you speak it upon yourself, you're going to continue to live that reality of which you speak upon yourself each and every single day until you die, until you understand that there are things in your life that you need to work on. Everybody's worried about why is the prices of everything is going up? Why is the prices of housing going up? Why is the prices of goods going up? Why are the prices just keep going up and I can't keep up? Because you are worried about the wrong thing. Why are you worried about the money when money is something that other people use as a metric of value to tell you who you are in society? Why are you even worried about that? You need to be worried about what you have going on. If you tell yourself, oh man, I'm always having money problems, instead of saying, why do I keep having money problems? Most people are scared to ask themselves the questions of which they already know the answer to. I'm speaking to you all because I am on this journey to the 1%. I can tell you right now, most people do not want to be accountable for themselves. Most people do not want to change the way that they are because change is uncomfortable and most people want to be comfortable. You have to understand, okay, do I want to be comfortable or do I want to thrive? There is no room to be comfortable anymore. If you understand that the pace of life is picking up for everybody, and if you do not catch up, you will fall behind. I am telling you this from someone who has had to get out of the poor man's mindset. The poor man's mindset is a disease that is ran through the majority of us in America. Because if you think back to ancient times when colonizers, before the Industrial Revolution, people was out hunting for their food. There wasn't this capitalistic system that we now live in and that we are, quote unquote, enslaved to. Slavery didn't go nowhere. They just traded actual slavery and beatings for money.
Hello, you poor devils.
So if you say, okay, money is just a valuation that can literally be keyed in a computer by someone who has control over it, then you understand, all right, there are other metrics in my life that I need to be working on. How is your relationship with God?
The Heavenly Father is listening to us right now.
Yes. He know what you're going to do before you do it, knew what you was going to do before you did it, and he'll know what you'll do when you leave here.
Do you have a relationship with God? And I mean truly have a relationship with God. If you understand God, you understand that God is love.
Your experience is far more specific vis-a-vis love.
Are you operating in the frequency of love, which is the most abundant currency that us as humans that we have with each other is the love that we give. Our love is not on a computer in numbers. Our love is not something that someone can write on a piece of paper. The love is how we treat each other, how we interact with each other. Because at the end of the day, if you take away all of this superficial stuff, all that we have is each other.
How are you guys planning on beating that? Together. We'll lose. And we'll do that together too.
If you're not projecting love, you won't get love back. If you're putting out hate, you'll get hate back. If you put out love, you'll get love back. And then be grateful that you are equipped with the tools, not only to have it, but be able to maintain and move through life with it. It's a very great superpower to have. And you're going to repel it if you continue to speak negativity onto your life about what you don't have. Look at the things that you do have. I am telling you that gratitude among itself changed my life. Gratitude is the medicine for any depression that you could ever have, because there's always something to be grateful for. I've been in a wheelchair literally 2 times in the last 2 years from injuries that I couldn't control. I couldn't even walk. That's very hard for a man, because as a man, if we're not able to be a tool of society to use whenever we need it, even from a physical perspective, nobody thinks about us. When I was rolling around in a wheelchair after my surgery, when I went out to the store, didn't nobody give a about me. We all take for granted every single day the ability to see, the ability to hear, the ability to feel, the ability to walk. And if you can't even show gratitude in the basic things, how do you expect to have the things that you want to have? The 1% do not operate like that. The 1% do not even speak in that language. The 1% said, this is what I want. These are the changes that I need to make to evolve as an individual to be able to obtain the things that I want from life. And I'm telling you right now, most of the people that say that they want to be 1%, most of the people that say that they want to be successful are not taking the actions to do so. And the results of your life will speak for itself. So are you one of the people who are saying, man, I need to be worried about money. I need to get in this bag, when there are other things in your life, which is why your bag is right? Or are you going to be the one to ask yourself, Why am I having these results in my life? Self-accountability is the number one trait that the most successful people in the world have. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts is. Are you self-accountable, or are you just someone who are just going to keep going, letting life coast you by and not understand that this digital era that we're in, this information era, the pace is picking up. It's already hard keeping up as it is with what's going on. We're having this tug of war with China and the US over trade, and is raising the cost of everyday goods. And everybody's looking, how am I supposed to keep up with that? Okay, maybe I can't keep up with the prices of things, but let me think about what decisions I have made and what decisions I can change and what decisions I can control. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that we can control is our mind. And that's brought to you by Not So Easily Influenced. Not So Easily Influenced is a creativity platform and a human experience amplifying brand that is centered around being in control of your own mind, being able to control your thoughts, understanding what you're ingesting on a day-to-day basis, what you're putting out on a day-to-day basis. How do you speak about yourself? How do you speak about others? What is the mindset that you have yourself in on a day-to-day basis that getting you the results that you want? Do you feel confident in yourself? If you're able to be confident, you're able to walk in a room and own it. And you can do that starting with our fashion production and our model development program. Check out our fashion productions, check out our dates, tap into our schedule, and let's get back to the show. Can you look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm in the best shape of my life? Because that is something that you can control. If you tell yourself, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work out, I'm going to lose this weight, I'm going to be in the best shape of my life. If you don't follow through with the actions of what you tell yourself you're going to do, you're not going to have confidence if you don't follow through. Follow through and action is the best medicine for the goals that you set for yourself. And it is a direct correlation of where you are in your life. And that even means where you are financially. We're all a product of our reality. So now you have to understand what it is that you want coming in and out of your reality. And it starts with how you think. If you do not have control over your mind, then you're not going to be able to control anything that happens. You're just floating with the wind, and life will pass by and there will be nothing left of you when you're gone. Because the only thing we can really take with us is our memories anyway. Where are you emotionally? How is your emotional temperance? Are you someone that crashes out when things go wrong? Or are you someone who says, you know what? Why did this happen to me? What decisions did I make that led up to this point, and how can I learn from it? If you look at all of your obstacles or downgrades as a lesson, then you are able to now pull the lesson that you need to learn to grow from it and to keep on pushing with life. Because it don't matter if you're a millionaire, billionaire, middle class, lower class. At the end of the day, we're all figuring this thing out. And it don't matter what people tell you. Everybody's waking up and don't have something figured out, because it's always something to figure out. God always leaves something here for us to look forward to. It's just a matter on where your actions and your habits will lead you and what you have to deal with. Thank you all for watching. Please like, leave your comments down below, subscribe to my channel, and I'm looking forward to amplifying the human experience with you all, taking you all on this journey with me, and I'll see you all soon.